Hello. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to another 24 to 10K live stream, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before,
Alert from
oh
calendar.
gosh, no, my computer's
Morning
talking.
routine.
Cool. Okay. Um, so I'll let Mama Maggie introduce herself, and then go ahead.
Hello, lovelies. I'm Mama Maggie Ward, independent author and stroke survivor with books on Amazon Inked, Kindle Vella, or Amazon Inked, Kindle Vella, and I am reworking for a story seed for the August 80K, which is coming up in just 2 days, and so I'm going to be using the Writing the Tree method for writers and this very lovely deck to create my plot today.
Oh, fun. Awesome. And my name is Morgan Lee. You're here on my channel. I am an indie author of one book so far, Seed Among the Thorns. Hopefully, books 2 and 3 will be out at the end of the year, but we will see. And I host morning streams every Monday morning at 8 a.m. And today I'm still working on revisions because that's my camp goal. So I think I'm just up to the end of the book. I haven't revised the end of the book yet, but I'm kind of going back through the beginning, reading back through it to make sure that it's at least that the plot makes sense, that I can send it over to my critique partner so that she can look at it. So that's what I'm working on today.
One of the things, nice. One of the things I do at this phase is I listen to it and I have my computer read it to me in a voice that is as far from my own voice as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So because we've already got the book in our head, the problem is our brain will fill things in that we think are in there because we live in that world.
Yeah.
And
reading or having it read is very helpful. I use that as well.
Good morning, Jenna. Yes.
Right. Hello to Jenna. Thank you. Now to send my husband's book. Cool. And that's Mama Maggie. And Isabella. Hello. And Stephanie.
Good morning, Isabella. Good morning, Stephanie. Hi, Dean.
Hello.
The stream.
And Tugger, hello. How are you?
And Gwenna, did you sleep last night, Gwenna, love?
Yeah, I did not. So I hope everyone else got some good rest. Deidre's here. Hello. I just rolled out of bed. So did I. It's fine.
Oh, sweet elixir of life.
Cool Gamers here. Hello.
Hey, CG.
August 80K. Yes. Yeah, for the writers. No, awesome. Thank you. Listening to it. And Chelsea's here. Hello. How are you? Desiree's here. Good morning from bed. Hello. Thank you for coming. Okay. So yes, what is everyone in the chat working on today? How was your night last night, I guess? How far are you along with your progress? And if you're doing camp, are you close to camp? Have you finished camp? Is it a mad dash to the end? Let us know. And then Deidre is asking, what's August 80K?
August 80K is a writing challenge that a friend of mine started years ago when I first got on Twitter. She was doing the August 80K, and sadly she passed away before the pandemic, 2019. So I just kept going with it because I'm one of these people who's crazy for writing challenges. and and having a challenge hit me every other month or every couple of months. I strive for that. And the August 80K is the way she had it, Fee, was she would edit 80,000 words or write 18,000 words.
Mm.
Well, I'm just a glutton for punishment. And so I'm like, I'm going to write 80,000 words in a month. And so it's always been a challenge. I've only made it once.
Mm.
I get into that. I can get into that 60 to 70,000 mark, but I can't quite. I've only gotten the 80K one time. So every month is a push and a challenge. And then I have like a nice 2-month break for Preptember and Prepper before Nano. But I do writing challenges pretty much all year round. I start in January, February, March with 85K 90, which is 85,000 words in 90 days. And then April is camp, take May off, kind of take June off. July is camp. August is the 80K. September and October are off. And then Camp November. So it gives me this nice ebb and flow, and it means that I'm hitting a writing challenge every quarter.
Okay.
Which I like that. I'm very like I'm one of those almost unhealthily goal oriented people.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that just comes from being one of those children of the late 70s and early to mid 80s, where it was all about get stuff done.
Okay. That sounds cool though.
It's got to be 2.4 million words in 6.5 years.
Nice. Maybe I should.
But now I have to edit. But now I have to edit them all.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother beast.
I spent almost the entirety of last year editing for the Hold My Coffee 2021, and I slowed down significantly for Hold My Latte 2022.
Yeah, but I do like writing. I like writing challenges as well. I think I should do something. Let's see. Chelsea says we have a long drive ahead of us today, so I'm just chilling and reading "Burn Down, Rise Up" by Vincent Tirado.
Tirado. Is it Italian or Spanish? Because that determines where you put the accent. Is it Tirado or Tirado?
I don't want to be nosy, but I'm like, where are you driving to? Where are you going? But you don't have to tell me.
Be safe driving.
Yes.
People crazy. People drive bad these days. It's like I literally saw a guy with his phone on his steering wheel, like in front of him, driving, and like youngest was with us, and we're both like, what is he do? Oh, he's watching a movie.
Oh no.
He's watching a movie driving.
That's awful. Don't do that. Ugh. Let's see. I hit my camp goal, but the story isn't quite finished yet. So my goal for the 10K day is to finish that project. Awesome. Congratulations.
Good job. Yay.
Elizabeth is here. Good morning.
Elizabeth.
Let's see. Deirdre, I only wrote in Gwenna's stream, so I have 1150 so far out of the 10K, but I'm better today and ready to tackle this remaining 8850. Awesome.
Okay, so one of the things I'm going to ask in Gwenna's stream, after every sprint, everybody put their numbers in the stream and I added them together. Last night, the community total for Gwenna's stream was 20,447.
Oh, wow.
So that was, and I hope, and I'm hoping that I caught all the numbers because the chat was moving. But that was what I ended up adding up for the stream. So I don't know what the total was for Laura's stream yet. I haven't heard. or seen the PDF, but if everyone, when we finish the streams, if you could just give us the numbers, that would be much appreciated. Okay, I have to stop doing that right now because I tend to make this gesture often. I was telling Morgan that this week I tripped over Captain Chaos, the baby goat, and landed on my wrist and kind of I didn't sprain them, I strained them, but they hurt.
Oh.
5K to hit my camp goal. Isn't that the way it is, though? 5K to finish the goal, and then you're like, I have twice as much story to write.
Yeah. My stories are so long.
Oh, I know. I went through
this
and I know
it's 120K already. It's not finished.
I have several books that once they hit the 140K mark, I was just like, okay, just keep writing because you're going to split this.
Yeah.
And even my sci-fi stuff is like over long. And so it's like, okay, yeah, I'm taking this trilogy and I'm splitting it into a quartet because nobody wants to read that many at once.
Yeah. I thought about trying 100K words November, which makes a double nano. I mean, I say try it. I try anything once. Sure, go ahead. Yeah. But don't burn yourself out if you don't get it.
Yeah. There was one time I hit 90K in Camp Nano. It was the April camp. And I hit 80K one time with the August 80K. So I'm very excited for that. But I've never hit 100K in a month, and I've never done a 10K day.
See, so. I've hit 100K in an April camp, but I attribute that to I was on disability, so I wasn't working, and I had absolutely nothing. I had no responsibilities at all, but just to sit at home and write. So yeah, that was a couple years ago. So I had nothing else to do. So that's how I hit that.
Yeah.
See, if hit my camp goal, and I've been handwriting. So at some point, I'm going to have to copy it all to see how many words I've gotten for last night. Didn't want to get food on the laptop. Nice.
Oh, Agent Mayhem. Oh, look, Agent Mayhem is here. Gosh. In the cone of shame because he pulled out his stitches.
Oh.
We had his boy bits taken care of this week.
Oh.
And then he pulled out his stitches. So now we have a new salve to put on his stitches, which he hates. And we had to buy him a new cone of shame because he ate the other one.
Oh, gosh. That's something
Joys of doctors.
Toronto Spanish, I think, the cover says Afro-Latin. I'm driving to Columbia, South Carolina, because my husband is getting fitted for his friend's wedding. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Glad you're feeling better. Yeah.
I was in South Carolina
Esther
for my daughter's baby graduation.
Mm-hmm.
In June. And then I think Jenna was close to that. I think she was in Virginia for her vow renewal.
Oh,
11K. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. Do you have popcorn yet?
An overread or two. Yes. I mean, I feel like all of the words are essential. So I'm just like, this is what the story's supposed to be. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. To the end of the comments.
So I'm going to be. Yep. All right. We've been chatting for 14 minutes.
Yeah. We're going to get into this first sprint. Does anyone have a preference on sprint times? I usually probably just do 25.
You know, you're not allowed to ask me that because I'll go 75 for Devin.
we
I
will.
will let you out as soon as I'm sprinting. Be quiet.
All right, so let's get some work done.
Happy
25 minutes.
productivity.
Yep, and we will talk at the end. So, yes, happy sprinting.
How did everyone do?
All right. Oop, wrong button. Dip. Whoop. Okay. All right. How did you do?
Let me remove my paperweight. So this is what I did.
Okay.
This is the main character. This is her grandmother. This is her best friend. This is her foster brother. And these over here are the love interest.
Okay. So you do that to like get their character arc or like their story, their like backstory, or how do you use that?
Yeah, the way the tarot for writers work is you draw some cards for the character profile, and then you draw cards for the character journey. So for my main character, she starts as this card.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty, a little girl, like whimsical dreams, 9 of Cups. This is the hopes and dreams card. So she has all of these hopes and dreams, and then something really bad happens. So this is the Four of Swords, which is the rest and recuperations after a defeat or difficult time. And then she ends up with the Hermit card, which is isolation and self-reflection. So that is her personality. This is where she starts, and this is where she ends up. And then her journey starts with this card, which you can see it's a bunch of ravens holding ravens tied to swords, and the woman is surrounded. And so she can escape, but in any direction she moves, she's going to be hurt.
Okay.
So it's a trauma card, and that's where she starts. And then she goes on to the 8 of Cups, which is a reflection card. It's about leaving behind the past and moving forward, leaving behind the trauma of your past to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lady. She's standing in like a lotus pond, and she's walking toward the moon. But if you look, the cups, you can see they're all spilled. She's leaving behind her misfortune.
Okay. That's cool.
So, but yes, this. I'm going to be like documenting this. Is the Tarot for Writers method that is in the book. Mm-hmm. And so I just decided that I was going to do this particular project using the tarot writers. So I'm going to be, that is going to be my August project, is me documenting, actually like pulling cards for the day of writing. I have a rough already done, so I have ideas of where I want to go with this. But I'm going to let the cards lead the story.
Okay, that sounds really cool.
So, yeah, 2.8K per day. And other than a very loose draft of where I want the story to go, I am letting something completely random lead the story.
Nice. All right. Let's see. I read through a chapter and a half, so I got that done. And we'll say hello to Nia, who came in. Good morning. Let's see. Sako came in. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Word counts. We got 236.
Hold on. I got to pull up my calculator. I can't find my calculator. Where's my calculator? No. Okay. Sorry. Calculator app. Okay. Give me the word counts.
We got 2:36, and then we got a kitty. Doing a final edit on another video to post. Elizabeth got 630. Nice, good job. Dietrich got 383. Awesome. Chelsea, 2 chapters deeper into the book, and the suspense of this book is so good. I love YA books that have teenagers acting like teenagers, but not stupidly. Yes. Let's see. Desiree got a sandwich and coffee during that sprint. And Laura Nettles is here. Good morning. How are you? And Eva's asking, where's everyone at on their goals? Are you all aiming for 10K? I am not. I mean, I've edited 10K so far. That counts.
So I wrote down 134 words that time because taking notes counts. Just writing down what all of this is. All right. And for Nia.
Getting up to do morning work. 0 words written since writerly related writing starts after I get this video rendered. Okay.
But the non-writerly creative stuff does count. Unfortunately, other than minutes, we don't really have a way to quantify it.
Yeah. And I don't know how to count my revision unless I count the words in the chapter. That seems like cheating.
So it counts because you're moving things around and changing things. And so that counts as like every word you add, every word you take away should count as a tally mark for a word because it is a word you're working with.
Yeah.
So for what you take away and what you add, you get points for both, or at least that's how I look at it.
Yeah. The only thing with that, like I don't know how many I've added. Scrivener says I've deleted 7 words, but I know I've added more than that, so I don't know. It's hard to quantify.
Okay, so I will put your 7 words in. That gives us 140 words, but a lot of people doing not writerly things.
Yeah. And it's early, so people have to do
It is very early.
morning things. All right. Do you all want to start another sprint?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, let me start the timer over. Let me see. Yes, it counts. Part of the process for the story. Thank you. I'm trying to find coffee in our break. If you don't see me talking, that's why. Okay. I'll pump that number up with the next one. She says, knowing she may not.
Yes, but you have a little running around.
Yes.
Oh, 25? Okay, I will add Dennis 25 to the total. That brings to 166.
Okay. 25 minutes back on the clock. Let's get some more work done. And happy sprinting, everybody. All right. End of our second sprint. How did everybody do?
I got, hold on. I'm typing a bunch of stuff in. Let me do my count. 331 words.
Nice. Let's see. I edited about 4 pages. Deleted a few more words. Not very many.
Okay. Eva got 187. Adding that one in.
And there was a lot of chat in chat.
A lot of chatting. My internet blinked. That sucked so much. I was like, seriously. And so while I was waiting for it to come back up, I really quick filmed this and then took it and so that I can add it to my vlog.
Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way back. I won't read all the comments, but I'll go back. So Barrett came in. So hello again. Let's see. And there was a lot of bots, and then we got the bots. And let's see.
Yeah, they moved the space in there. So I have figured out that this channel keeps resetting itself up, and they just move where spaces are in their name.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like 5 versions of channel that is botting people.
Mm-hmm. Man, people have too much time.
Why? Why do you do this?
Yeah.
NKR writes.
Just going through.
Okay, Ed Hugger got 281.
And Eva, you did a great job modding. You deserve the love.
Yes.
Then we were talking about Mega Millions. I did not win.
Oh, I guess I didn't win either. I didn't buy a ticket.
I asked my mom to buy me a ticket. I don't know if she actually did, but somebody won in Illinois, so it doesn't matter.
They were expecting 3 people to win from the number of people buying tickets. So if just one person won, then the odds were in their favor.
Yeah. Let's see. And then NKR Wrights came in asking for some help and some tips in the chat, which a lot of you answered. So love this community. So yeah, if you ever have questions, don't feel afraid to ask because a lot of us will help you. See, so I'm going to start writing next sprint. I almost stayed up all night, but then laid down about 6 in the morning and thought I'll just take a power nap and start in an hour. Not true. Oh, wow. Or 6 at night. I don't know. Because he said he almost stayed up all night. So I don't know. Just scrolling through the comments. Victoria's here. Hi, everyone. Doing morning journaling and such. Just wanted to say hi. Hello. Okay. Now I'm back down to the progress. 187. Husband called and was super distracting. Chelsea says, I need you to know that this book is a horror thriller And your voice on my phone scared the living goodness out of me. I'm sorry.
Boo.
Sorry. Deidre got 290, slow and steady. Awesome. Do you prefer writing scene by scene or chapter by chapter? Typically, my scenes are chapters just because that's how I write. So, like, the whole scene, each chapter is usually one scene. Sometimes it's two scenes, but so I guess I write chapter by chapter.
Yes, I write scene by scene, but I write very long, and usually I have one or two scenes per chapter, and my chapters
Yeah.
run between 2,500 and 3,000 words. I like to keep it in that range.
Mm. My
And here we
chapters
go again.
are kind of long. 281. Let's see. My MC and friends are trying to find information about the new resident at the local long-term resident facility after seeing a ghost near them. And they just got to the newspaper office, which is a bit of a hangout for them currently. Awesome. Did mostly busy work with sending out links and updating stuff. I should be good to go for the writing in the next sprint. Nia got 54. And Elizabeth got 504. Nice.
Right. Them all. I think I got them all.
You start scene by scene, and then a set of scenes fill finish. I keep the reader wanting more, make it a chapter, and start the new one. The new moon was kind to someone. Yes. If the winning ticket was sold near me, I'll feel some sort of way. Oh, look, more bots.
I got them.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I have a question. The book I'm writing is told through journal entries and letters. How would I best incorporate dialogue?
That would be very tricky
I don't think
because
that
if
you
it's
could.
written,
Yeah.
if it's written as a third person, like a first person journal entry, like you would say, in the only way you could include dialogue would be like he said to me, she said to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then summarizing. You wouldn't be able to like have like a dictate conversation into it. Um,
Yeah.
So you would be like, she said to me that, she didn't want to see me anymore while we were sitting in my favorite coffee shop surrounded by people that I had always known. They were
Mm-hmm.
all looking at me uncomfortably.
Yeah. Because if the whole thing is journal entries, I mean, I used to write dialogue in my journal entries, so that would be the only way to have it, like Maggie said, in my opinion.
Yeah. But we're not experts.
Yeah.
We're just other writers.
Grab something to eat. I need to do that too, actually.
Oh yeah, food. I don't
Yeah.
need food. I have coffee.
I like to write scenes, 2 to 3 scenes. It's usually a chapter. For context, is realistic, contemporary, and the main character is 10. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a 10-year-old would record a conversation because at that age, children are still very egocentric.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I still have I don't think I was 10. I think I was like 13 when I had this journal. Sometimes I'll go back and read it and just laugh. But I'm always like, and then he said that he didn't like me anymore. And I was like, what? Why would he say that to me? So that's the only type of dialogue I would have in like my journaling. Let's see. Do you think it would be possible for all the to write 1 million words in 1 month. I think that'd be possible.
I do, because AuthorTube is a really huge community. And then you have people like Kate Kavanaugh who will like spit out 10 a day regularly. And so she could get 300,000 words, and we're a third of the way there with Kate. Coffee is its own food group. I completely agree with Jenna.
So far, I've just used quotes I would think would stick to the main character. I'm not sure if I should add more. Let's see. I lead into the dialogue like diary entry, like father told me about the dog during dinner. He wanted to comfort me, I think. So yeah. It'll definitely be a challenge, but if it's a journal entries, I think regular dialogue would be hard. It would have to be a recap, I think. See, I've included letters or notes written by characters, and they're typically in italics, like when characters speak. It's normal font. But if the whole if the whole book is letters, I think that'd probably be different. I think, but I don't think I've read a book like that, or probably have.
I have read a book that was letters to someone and letters from someone, and they were writing back and forth to each other. And one set of letters were in one font, and one set of letters were in a different font.
Okay.
So it was a very interesting read. It was kind of cumbersome to read it because the voices were so different and the constant flipping back and forth. Technically, coffee is a seed. So yes, it is a type of roasted seed. And tea is a leaf. So there is a significant difference between coffee and tea, even though they do the same thing for all of us weak, uncaffeinated people.
Let's see. Probably a lot of ways to go. The key will be consistency. Trust your readers to follow the story. If you follow it, yeah. Okay. Right. So let us.
Technically, I think tea would be soup. If we were going to put it into a food group, well, it would be a soup or a broth because it is something you steep.
Yeah.
In a hot water.
Yeah, so technically it'd be broth, I think.
Yeah.
Like how people make bone broth and then like just drain off the
the
water.
Yeah. Coffee is it's a seed, so I don't know if it would count as a soup as much as a spice because it's a ground seed. So coffee is a spice and tea is a soup.
It's bean soup.
It's not a bean. It's not a bean. Oh, wow. We need more sleep, Morgan.
We do. I probably would try to take a nap, but I probably won't be able to.
Well, if you power nap during this sprint, tell everybody so they can mark the bingo card.
Okay. All right. I almost forgot I got to work at 11. I can't go to sleep.
Oh, so you really need a power nap.
Yeah. Eggs aren't dairy either, but where do you find them in the grocery store?
See, I do not understand that. At my grocery store, though, the eggs are always with the meat. They're always over with the bacon. There'll be eggs, like like the bacons and sausages will be on one side. There'll be eggs, and then there's like lunch meats.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
the egg there at the grocery stores here in Colorado, they're always putting the eggs with the proteins, and then the dairy is for like the milk carton case and then all of the other stuff.
Okay, so let's get us started with the next sprint. 25 more minutes on the clock, and then we'll come back and chat again. So happy sprinting, everybody. Okay, that is the end of our sprint. How did everybody do? Let me see where I stopped at. I went and made French toast sticks, so I ate those and got through another chapter and started another one.
I had to go get the dog, bring the dog in, give him his medicine because it's that time. He's very good at taking medicine. He thinks cheese is a treat, and so ooh, he doesn't even care that there's a pill inside of it. He gets a treat. And I got 3. I think
Nice.
I typed it in. Did I type it in? I did not type it in. I did hit submit. That's why 283. I got 283. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Start getting the numbers.
199 for Victoria. Awesome. Eva got 591. Yay. Deidre got breakfast started and 255 words. And Carrie is here. Hello, just in time for the end, but I have the playlist up. Thank you for coming.
Jenna got 263, and I got 363. I got 283. 363, 83. Have I gotten all the numbers? Okay. Is that everyone's numbers?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we got 3,338 that time.
Nice. So doing such a great job.
Let me find my page. 3,338. Okay, we add the totals together for the stream.
Oh, and then Tiffany got 236.
Oh, 236?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Deidre, wow.
928, awesome.
Oh, 928 for the stream. Okay.
For the stream, yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to 3,574. 3,574 plus 1,6. We got 5,387.
Nice. Yay, good job, everybody.
So if someone can put that in the spreadsheet for me, 5,387.
I don't think I have a link to the spreadsheet. Or maybe I do, but I don't know where it is.
I don't have a link to the spreadsheet. I didn't save. I saw the link to the spreadsheet and I didn't save it because special mama.
Hello, Jenna. Getting a late start. Did some work on the treadmill. Ready to sit around all day now.
Okay. Let me add Elizabeth's words in.
Okay.
That's 511. Okay. All right. That brings us to 5,898.
Yay. I love biscuits, especially in the morning. Biscuits and gravy. Yeah, biscuits and gravy are delicious.
Ooh, maybe I'll make that for the family. I mean, it's only 8 o'clock here. So. All right.
So JC's is starting or now, or she should be live now. I'm not sure if she's live yet. Okay, so JC starts in a few seconds. So we're gonna say our goodbyes. If you want to do
Mama Maggie Ward, Drink more coffee, write more words. Happy productivity.
And my name is Morgan Lee. You're here on my channel. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning and getting 5,898 words all together. So that's awesome. And the playlist for the 24 to 10K is in my description. JC is streaming right after me. So go over there to JC's channel, author JC Carpenter. There should be links in the chat as well as down below. And there's the link for the spreadsheet. Puts us at 38,020 for the total between 3 streams. Wow. Awesome. So we could totally write 1 million words in a month. All right. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you over at the next one. Bye, everyone.